I was at the Goodwill and I found a complete skateboard for $15. And it had new, ungrinded independent trucks and some Formula 4 Spitfire wheels. So I was like, that is a deal. It's a deal in 2026. So the board was too small for me. It was an 825, I think. And I'm a big guy. Right now I'm skating 8.3 though, but usually skate 8.5. So yeah, I just was like, okay, I'm gonna take these trucks and wheels and then use them because my setup is pretty bad right now, pretty Frankenstein together. Um, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna paint a skateboard because oddly enough, I've never painted a skateboard. I've painted like grip tape when I was younger with like paint markers, but never like fully painted a board. And I always see people on YouTube like painting boards and yeah. So I sanded it down. I know it would have been a lot easier if I had like a bandsaw, not a bandsaw, but what's that called? Sander. Yeah, like an electric sander. So I'm just taking off all the stickers, and they got definitely had the Thrasher sticker pack. And yeah, someone's mom probably just donated this complete because their son, probably got into cars or something better. But yeah, I kind of wish I did not um, spray paint this first. I really wish I would have gessoed it first because you'll see later how it kind of screwed me over a little. But yeah, now I'm just sketching. I just kind of freestyle the face, just classic. When I don't know what to do, I'm just like, hell yeah, skulls. Skulls are always sick, so I did some skulls with some tribal in there, and yeah, so I was just sketching and kind of like figuring out um, how to paint on a board and like what looks good. Um, the skateboard graphics are so weird. It's like, do I do it long ways or am I gonna do it like sideways? So like I guess vertical or horizontally is how's the graphic gonna read. But I decided to go vertical. I just thought it looks cooler. I think when people are about to like footage where people are holding their boards and it's just like this image that instantly catches your eye when they're about to like run up to something or like throw down their board. So I was just like, hell yeah, just like this fucking twisted skull with an eyeball popping out. So I'm just kind of blocking it in with the airbrush right now, and yeah, just kind of getting all my darks in there. The darkest of the darks, and I usually kind of work that way. I'll kind of go really dark at first, and then I'll come back with white and just kind of pull out little highlights. It's kind of like how you would do like a charcoal drawing. I went to art school for like a year and a half, and that was my only favorite part of art school was charcoal drawing, like life drawing. So I've kind of like kept that um, that style with me, I guess, that process. Yeah, and then I started coating it in brown. I don't know what I was doing. Now it just looks like a big old hunk of dookie. Yeah, I really wish I didn't just coat it in brown. But I was just freestyling with it, and usually when I freestyle stuff, it kind of, it's 50-50 chance of it coming out sick or it coming out not sick. And then I was just like, all right, let me just, save some paint. So I got these paint markers and just kind of blocking in all the colors with that tribal. And then I hated it. And I was like, you know what? This sucks. This face is too small. It's not going to like read well. So I started covering in gesso. So I'm just covering it and rethinking the plan. And then I sanded it down. Get it all nice, and I just started sketching a new face on there, something bigger, something more like readable, like I was saying. And then I just started blocking in color and kind of going back in with gesso and just kind of making things a little nicer with the paintbrush. And I really need to get better lighting in my studio because it looks like crap, but that's what I'm gonna do this year. So I'm just kind of still going in with some gesso and just kind of cleaning stuff up a bit. Like I said, I really wish I would have gessoed this first. It would have been a lot easier, and I wish I would have stuck with the plan. But I did like how it came out. So now I'm just kind of adding some like shadow, some depth to the image. So that's how it turned out with all that shadowing. It's like this skull face that's entwined in tribal. And here's a tray flip that I did after 4 hours of sleep. And then I just started to coat it with some clear gloss, some clear coat, just to give it like a little bit of a shine to it, kind of preserve. And you know, I just was gonna donate this, just leave it at a park in case someone wanted it, you know, so they could break it, take a shit on it. I don't care. But I just really wanted to try to paint a board since I had never have painted a board. I've just, you know, like I said, painted on grip tape before when I was younger. So it looks kind of sick. And then here's me going to West Park in Ventura, and I am dropping it off for someone to pick up. Some lucky person will get this board. And here's a roll on grind shove out. Sketchy. And here it is. Here is its hiding spot here for anyone to have. They can break it or they can eat it. I don't care. And then I got tagged later, and someone found it like an hour later. That was my really crappy username on Instagram, @4billion. But yeah, thanks.